Alright, everybody, welcome back to another reactions video. Today we're going to be reacting to the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot gameplay footage that just released. I didn't record my reactions to E3, but we did record every Weekly Fest episode, and that will be up probably. I'm recording this around midnight, and it's rendering right now, so it will be up. This video and every Weekly Fest will be up later today, and as well as my reactions to the Avengers Project game, which will be showed later today at 1 from Square Enix's conference. But this is 12 minutes long, so let's just get straight into it. Let's check out this gameplay.
このゲームを差別化する要素っていうのは何だと思いますかね。
はい、そうですね。本当に今作、いろいろあるんですけれども、大きく特徴を挙げるとして3つあります。で、まず1つはですね、やはり圧倒的なボリュームでのストーリーの追体験になっています。
I think there's three distinct elements, and of course, as you mentioned, there's been a lot of Dragon Ball games in the past, a lot of different interpretations of it. The very first thing I would like to mention, though, is the sheer volume that this game has in terms of content.
名場面はもちろんなんですけれども、原作の細かいシーンであったりですとか、中には本作で初めて語られるシーンも含めてですね、新しい形でドラゴンボール Z の感動を味わうことができるようになっています。
And the second point would be, of course, there's a lot of very meticulously recreated scenes from the original story that people are going to recognize and very much look forward to, as well as some scenes that haven't really been depicted in the way that they have in this game. So there's going to be a lot of firsts, I think, for some people.
Oh, we have Mechanical Man number 8 right here.
Did he just call him Mechanical Man? I really like the way this looks.
Well, that answers one of my questions. I was really hoping to see some sort of deeper cut Dragon Ball stuff.
This looks really
I wanted to talk a bit about this.
This might be
CyberConnect 2 has worked a great deal on Naruto games, tons of those, and Asura's Wrath, which felt like playing an episode of Dragon Ball Z. Kind of what sort of experiences from those previous projects have been channeled into Kakarot?
サイバーコネクト2さんは過去そのナルトシリーズであったり、アッシャーズラスでいろいろ多分こうドラゴンボールみたいなゲームを作った経験あると思うんですけど、それの経験を生かして、ここでどういうものを取り入れて、このゲームに生かしていると思いますかね。
はい、そうですね。やはり、サイバーコネクト2、セルシェーディングを非常に評価いただいてますので、そういったナルトのですね、セルシェード、こういったところと鳥山先生の絵のタッチですね、こういったところを融合して、新しい見た目というのを実現しています。
So of course at CyberConnect 2, I think we're really experienced, dare I say, in the sort of cell-shaded type of expression. So of course using all the experience that we got with Naruto and that cell-shaded look in combination with a lot of Akira Toriyama sensei, his artwork and visual style, I think what really kind of came together in this project is merging those two elements of the cell-shaded technology and experience with Toriyama sensei's work.
他にも、うちでいうところのその顔芸っていうんですけど、キャラクターたちがですね、激しいバトルの中でこう感情を爆発させる、そういったところを、感情を爆発させて表情が思いっきり変わるんですけど、そういった感情の、爆発しながらこう、バトルすると、そういったところを非常に演出として出してますんで、みんなに見ていただきたいなと思ってます。
And of course, the second element is the sort of facial acting, as we call it inside our team. And of course, there's a lot of intense battle scenes. There's a lot of intense story elements, and really getting those dynamic shifts and expressions in the character's emotion. I think the emotion really comes to the surface in this game. So I think the fans, the longtime fans of the Dragon Ball franchise, have a lot to look forward to in terms of what these characters are going to bring and act on the screen.
Now, seeing the gameplay right here, it's clearly this is a big, huge sort of world to explore. How big of a world are we talking about here?
でちょっと今画面を見ていると結構大きな、壮大な世界が想像できるんですけど、これってどれくらい大きな、莫大な世界になるのでしょうか。
はい、そうですね。ちょっと具体的な、数字では難しいんですけど、まず本作はオープンワールドではございません。
で、なぜかと言いますとですね、おそらくとにかくドラゴンボール Z の物語を追体験することに一番注力をしていますので、どうしてもですね、オープンワールドにしてしまうと、何らかの形で原作に対して嘘をつくことになってしまうんですね。
So I want to first begin by saying it's really hard to kind of quantify, how expansive this world's going to be. But in terms of, I think the question on your mind is going to be, is this an open world game? And I cannot say that it is a truly open world experience. And part of that reasoning is, of course, we wanted to stay very true to the Dragon Ball Z universe. And if we were to make it a fully open world game, we would have to kind of lie and blur the boundaries between the different zones or areas in that world. So we wanted to kind of really recreate that experience in the truest sense possible.
ですので、基本的には物語の進行に応じてエリアが一つ一つ開放されていくようなものを想定していただければと思います。ただ、ただ、他に一つ一つのエリアはかなり大きく作っておりますので、しっかりですね、悟空なりきって飛び回るといったことは可能になっています。
So if you can imagine, every time you progress in the story, you're going to unlock a new world that the characters can explore. And as we kind of follow Goku's story here, I want to kind of reassess the idea that each world is going to be very large as you kind of unlock these new areas and zones in the map.
Now, Goku is currently using his tail to fish. I was going to ask what activities besides fighting there are, and if there's any classic sort of early Dragon Ball content here, and you sort of answered both my questions. But really, is this going to be Goku's entire life, or is it his sort of life and times just in Z? Will it extend to Super?
これはこの悟空の全体的な人生を追っているようなゲームになるのか、それとも本当にやっぱ Z に集中してストーリーを描いているのか、それともスーパーの世界まで行くのかという質問ですね。
本作のまずタイトル名がドラゴンボール Z カカロットとある通りですね、基本的に Z の物語を追体験するものとなっております。
So I think the name kind of gives you a little bit of a hint. It's called, of course, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So that, the implication is we're going to be following Goku's experience in life through mainly the Z franchise.
ただですね、先ほどのちょっと映像にもあった通り、はっちゃんみたいなですね、初代のドラゴンボールに登場したキャラクターが、大人になった悟空と一緒にコミュニケーションを取るといったようなシーンを今回いくつか用意しています。
But again, as we kind of saw earlier, where the 8, the robot android 8 was interacting with Goku, there are going to be, of course, a lot of Easter eggs scattered throughout this story.
I love this. We've got Piccolo flying here on the side. Clearly, this is very much Goku's game. But the problem with so much of Z is that he's sort of out of commission. He's either traveling through space doing push-ups, or he's having a heart attack for several episodes in a row. How do you sort of account for all the times when Goku is unable to fight? Will players be taking on other characters' roles?
皆さんも多分知ってるの通り、ドラゴンボール Z のストーリーの中では結構悟空が宇宙のどこかで腕立てしてたり、死んでたり、いろいろと多分ストーリーから外れてしまう部分があるんで、そういった時のストーリーというかこの世界の流れはどういうふうに演出されるのか、違うキャラクターとして経験できるのかとか。
はい。そうですね、違うキャラクターに関してはですね、ちょっと現時点では詳細をお答えできないんですけれども、ドラゴンボール Z の物語を追体験することに、とにかく注力をしているので、その点ではファンの方々をがっかりさせるようなことはないようなゲームを作りまして。
In terms of can the player get behind the control and actually play as another character, I can't reveal anything at this moment, but what I can say is we tried to stay very, very true to the Dragon Ball Z experience. So as if you picked up the manga and read it, we wanted to recreate that as accurately as possible. I don't think we're going to leave the fans disappointed.
Now, the Dragon Ball movies are in kind of a gray area. Most recently, Broly was sort of brought into the main canon. You're clearly kind of borrowing from other parts of the timeline. Will this incorporate any elements from the movies?
To heal your
characters. では結構ブロリーは一応メインストーリーの結構前の方に多分タイムラインとして置かれてはいますけど、このゲームに関していろんな違うタイムラインだったりその映画の要素をちょっと借りたり搭載するっていうようなことはあるでしょ
う。原作、アニメであったドラゴンボール Z の物語を追体験するようなものになっています。
In terms of the movies, what I can say is this game has been designed as really kind of an immersive experience for the Dragon Ball Z anime TV series experience.
ただですね、ただただアニメを追体験するだけではなくて、先ほどのはっちゃんのサブストーリーみたいなものもありますし、他にもまだまだ言えないんですけれども、ファンの方々がきっと喜んでくれるであろう要素をいくつか作っています。
But of course, that is the foundation, and as we kind of teased a little earlier, you saw Hachan 8, the Robot 8, in action. So there are going to be a lot of elements that the very die-hard Dragon Ball Z fans can look forward to experiencing.
The game looks a lot more like.
Well, we saw during the Xbox conference
really
the trailer
kind
of spoiled Frieza's fate a little bit, but everyone knows the story pretty well. Will this
the
go
party
beyond
allies
Frieza Saga?
fight with you? And you can control them as well if you support.
で、そのフリーザのストーリーラインはちょっとネタバレになってしまって、多分みんなフリーザのストーリーは知ってると思うんですけど、フリーザサーガよりも先にこのストーリーは描かれる。
The Z combo is that like a special combo?
現時点ではそのフリーザ編以降についてはちょっとまだ詳細何も
お話
できないんですけれども、先ほども話した通りですね、ファンの方々が返すようなことにはならない。
This is going to be the ideal Dragon Ball game.
Well, Max, I don't want to sound like a broken record. We can't reveal that as of yet, but I think going back to what I mentioned earlier, it's going to be a very immersive and fun experience for the fans, and we promise not to let them down.
I have one final question. We saw Goku flying around like he does, but also riding on the Kinto Cloud, the Nimbus.
The Kinto Cloud.
What's the advantage to riding the cloud?
Oh, so now you just dodge.
さっきちょっと映像を見てて思ったんですけど、先ほど雲に乗って
The
移動して
charging aura looks amazing.
飛んで移動もしてたんで、どっちが有利なのかと、飛べるのになぜ雲に乗るのかと。
そうですね。
I like that this game isn't lazy and they decide not to get the Kaioken to Goku early on because usually games will give Goku Kaioken right here early on. Like games like Xenoverse will do that, but like games like Budokai Tenkaichi, like when he
So
would
kind
have
of
the
an
spirit bomb
overarching
like from the
theme or
beginning.
concept of this game is the Goku experience. So I think we didn't want to really
I'm
skip
glad
on
we're
any
getting another
element
like
of
traditional
being,
story mode.
immersed in the body of Goku. So of course we saw him fishing and eating earlier as well as flying around.
Eating is a big part of Goku's life, I think. He does.
そうですね。
And it sounds like the
ご飯食べるの
Shala
結構
Hedgehog
体
fight.
験
I
があっ
don't
て
know
大きな
if
要
they
素なん
added
で。
the
はい、
animals actually
そう
in
で
the
すね。
game.
特に食事についてはかなりこのゲームにおいて重要視しておりまして、基本その食事って普通 RPG だと、30分攻撃力上がるとか、バフ効果といったものが、
Is that his first layer of health
まさか
or
それ
was
だけじゃな
that
くて、
super
恒
armor that he
久
grew?
的にですね、しっかりご飯を食べることでパワーが上がったりもしますので、それはそのプレイサイクルにもしっかり関わってくるものになっています。
So you actually
Where's
highlighted a
Piccolo
very
at? Is he
interesting
charging
point.
special
I think
move
normally
or
in
something?
any kind of RPG, if you consume food, it either heals you
This
or
game
gives you
looks
maybe
so
a
good.
30-minute buff, but
Rad's
it goes way
about to-
deeper in this particular experience. It of course will largely affect Goku's power, and it's a part of the core game cycle, how you manage the eating elements.
It
of
looks
the
like
game.
the
That's awesome.
arena
That's-
for
the Saiyan
to
appetite
fight
is
is
a big
really
part of
big,
that.
so it looks great.
Well, I'm dying to see more of this. I
I'm
really
really excited
hope
for this game.
that
This is
you
gonna
include
be
the part where
the best
Piccolo
Dragon
and
Ball
Goku
game
have to go to the
of all
driver's
time.
license department and get their driving test taken.
ピッコロ
That's it. No, I wanted more. No, I wanted more. God damn it. I wanted more. But that was the Project Z gameplay. I'm really excited for it. I'm definitely gonna be playing through it on the channel once it comes out. It doesn't drop until early 2020. But I'm really excited for this game. I can't wait for it. And I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys next time.